Welcome to CircleCI Foundations, Introduction to the Config file. At CircleCI, we believe in configuration as code, which means our entire delivery process from build to deploy is orchestrated through a file called config.yml. This config.yml file lives in the .circleci folder in the code repository's root directory. The CircleCI config uses the YAML syntax. So outside of following the native YAML syntax requirements like whitespace indentation and hyphens for lists, our config file, it needs a couple CircleCI specific syntax elements to be a complete, practical delivery process. A simple but functional CircleCI config includes at least one pipeline, which encompasses workflows, which then orchestrate how and when jobs are executed. While you don't see the keyword pipeline in this example config, a pipeline represents an execution instance of the jobs and workflows specified in this config.yml file. A pipeline is essentially the full set of processes that run when we trigger work on projects. The next necessary element is workflows. Workflows define how and when a job is executed. In the example here, there's one workflow called build test that specifies a list of the jobs to be executed within this workflow. In our case, there are two jobs, run tests and build, that will both be run as part of this one workflow. The final element every config needs are jobs. Jobs are the building blocks of the config file. They include all of the steps to execute commands and scripts. Our example has two jobs called run tests and build. The run test job sets up the environment and then, as you might have guessed, runs the test suite. The build job sets up the environment and then, again, you might have guessed, it builds the application. Jobs are the basic unit of a config.yml. Workflows then define how and when those jobs are executed, and pipelines represent an execution instance of the workflows and their jobs. There are a lot of ways to make our config.yml more customized and complex for our CircleCI projects, but we'll cover those in later videos. So stay tuned for more foundations and check out our documentation and our community forum. Thank you.